What is up, team? So in today's video, we're going to be having a look at Tornado Cash. What is it? What do they do? Some news, some arrests that happened. What is it used for? Who can use it? And if it's legal, we're going to be having a look at a technical analysis in a massive falling wedge right now. So we're going to be diving into some price prediction on Tornado Cash, looking at some market cap, supply, and etc. So before I get into the whole market cap supply, by the way, it is up 17% in the past 24 hours. But before I get into that, let's have a look at what is Tornado Cash and what is it used for. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, Tornado Cash is a mixing service for cryptocurrencies. So how does that work? In Tornado Cash, if you want to essentially protect your privacy, which is what we're going to be talking about in a second, you would essentially deposit Ethereum, USDT, and it would essentially create a whole tornado, a whole mess, and then you would get a certain code, and then with that code, you would withdraw it with another Ethereum address. So let's say you go in with an Ethereum address OX123, and then you would get a code, and then you could withdraw to any address with Ethereum OX23456, let's say, for example. So what is it used for exactly, and why do people use it? Well, they use it to protect their identity, their privacy. People don't want to be tracked. People want to protect their privacy. We know that cryptocurrency and blockchain and for something to be decentralized, essentially, it's to not be tracked, right? Not to be centralized, not to be controlled by one specific bank or one specific institution. So someone like Vitalik, for example, the CEO or the founder or owner of Ethereum would actually and still uses Tornado Cash. So this is what it was used for, to essentially to protect privacy. Who can use it? Honestly, anyone who wants to protect their privacy, anyone who feels like we know that in crypto it's to protect privacy and you want to not be tracked and you want to stay decentralized and stay away from the system, you would use it. So pretty much anyone would essentially use it, or if you're scared or anything like that, you can use it. And of course, is it legal? Yes, it is legal. So assuming you're doing everything correctly, everything well, and you're not selling goods that are illegal or anything like that, then yes, it is perfectly legal to use Tornado Cash. So this is that. Now, it was banned by the US government because, of course, a lot of hackers and terrorist organizations were using it. But that does not mean that something should be taken away because a terrorist organization or a lot of hackers were using it. I mean, they're going to find another way either way, right? They're going to find another way to figure it out. They're going to find there's always another way for hackers. Before they were using cash, now they're using Tornado Cash. So there's always going to be another way for hackers and stealers and thieves to essentially mix money and cash it out legally, essentially. So this was some news right here that happened, I believe, over the weekend. Tornado Cash developer arrested in Amsterdam. So I'm going to drop this link in the description below. But a 29-year-old man right here has been arrested in Amsterdam for suspected involvement in the development of Tornado Cash, a crypto mixer service that was banned earlier this month by the US Department of Treasury. Probably the SEC was involved also. Now, the big reason why it was also banned is because here that North Korea was involved in in using Tornado Cash, essentially. So it's very interesting what's happening over here. And of course, American the SEC wasn't so for that, so they're pretty much against that. So we're gonna have to see where this goes. Having a look at Tornado Cash right here, where are we sitting? Market cap is sitting at $15 million market cap, which is quite low. 691, that's the ranks. We got 27,000 people on the watch list. Now, even though this is not on people's watch list, a lot of people have been using Tornado Cash, and as you guys can see right here, total value locked is currently sitting at $431 million, guys. So we're sitting at $500 million on Tornado Cash. The volume to market cap is quite high, so we got a 5% or 5 times volume to market cap ratio. So we know that 500% of the market cap is being traded. Look at that. Volume is $78 million, increased by 43%. And of course, the price is $14 right here, or right under $14, up 16%. So Tornado is good. I mean, I understand why a lot of people are essentially shorting this or against this, is because a lot of hackers are, getting into it, and, the whole fear of America banning it and so on could create a whole disaster. But guys, I mean, look at that right here. A few days ago we were at $11, so, and now we're currently at we peaked right here at $14, $15. So it's pretty good. I mean, guys, of course, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. I'm not going to tell you what to buy in and what to not buy in. But this is what Tornado Cash is overall. We could go ahead and dive into some TA aspects right here on TradingView, starting off right here with the weekly time frame. So first of all, on the weekly time frame, before you guys say, oh, is it a good time to buy? Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that right now it's potentially a good time to be buying. Well, we are in a bear market. That's number one. Number two, this is a support of the falling wedge essentially. Okay, so this is a nice little support of the falling wedge. We got a nice little resistance right here. Now the big question is can we see Tornado Cash come and peak all the way to $33 or back to this region again? Very, very possible. Of course, this candle right here was the beginning of the week. We know what happened at the beginning of the week. I mean, this was when everything got banned and the SEC came out and America came out and they were like, okay, this is done. This is illegal. This won't be accessible anywhere. And now if you want to access Tornado Cash, you do need to do it through ipfs and you do need to use a VPN in order to use it. Of course, guys, you do it at your own risk. So that's that. Having a look on the daily time frame right here, we are pretty. We did peak at the oversold region, so we know that when we reach 70 on the RSI, investors are essentially going to be looking to buy. So right here we got a nice, beautiful, beautiful bounce, and we saw what happened here on the June 15, 2022. Everything was oversold right here, and we had a nice little increase right here by, I believe, 80%, 108%. So it was a pretty nice pump in a couple of months in my opinion. And again, we saw it right here. We were oversold in this region on January 2022, and then we saw a massive surge right here. Now, before I get into anything, guys, Tornado Cash is still trending or still trading on like big exchanges like Binance and Gate and Poloniex. So these are not small exchanges. These are big exchanges. Of course, you get on Uniswap, you get on OKX, Toko Crypto, not so big, but I would say OKX, Binance, and Gate.io, pretty big exchanges in my opinion. So you could actually still trade Torn on these exchanges. So if you want to go ahead and go buy it, you can. Not financial advice once again, but if we do have a successful bounce right here, I wouldn't be surprised if we make a nice little bounce to $37, which would be a nice little increase, 245%, guys. I mean, we could definitely we could definitely peak above the wedge. We're gonna have to see where this goes. Let's have a look on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, it seems like things were dying a little bit right here. I mean, we were kind of like consolidating. Everyone's like, okay, Torn is dead. That's it. Boom, we're not going anywhere. We had this very slow consolidation. This is where everyone thought Tornado Cash was going to be dead. Torn's dead. That's it. It's done. $11 and $12. It was trading between $11.90 and $12. So literally nothing. We were literally trading like 1% for a few hours or at least half a day, and then we just had a crazy candle uptrend right here. So assuming you bought right here and you're selling right now at this current resistance right here, you're up 18%. So nothing too much to see over here on the on the 1 hour time frame. If we come back below this area right here, which is 13.16, we're most likely going to come back down and essentially crash back to the lower $10. Or lower 10, lower 11, 9, $8. We're gonna have to see how that happens. But as of right now, it seems like people are buying into Tornado Cash. We got some high volume also, as you guys can see right here. The volume is pretty high, 78 million flowing. So people are interested. People are trading this coin. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't know why people would sell the coin. Like, yeah, it's banned in America, but guess what? A lot of things are banned in America. Betting websites are banned in America that you could use cryptocurrencies such as stake.com. Binance.com is banned in America. So there's a lot of websites that are banned in America. It doesn't mean they're necessarily bad. America is just trying to protect their people, but what they don't understand is just because a few people or a few bad people essentially use it doesn't mean it's completely bad. People want to protect their privacy, and it's part of the amendments, right? To protect your privacy. So it's completely legal in my opinion. If America goes back to the 12 amendments and whatnot, it's perfectly legal to protect your privacy. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that whatsoever. Now, of course, if you're a hacker, that's a whole different story. But that is my video, guys, on Tornado Cash. Very interesting story. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.